Namaskar, dear seekers, and welcome to our 3 hours collective meditation. So, among some of you probably already came, or probably some of you are new. So, I will just introduce myself in short, and also I will explain how we will proceed during these 3 hours. So, my name is Cyriaque. I'm originally from France. I practice spirituality for more than 25 years. I also live in India in an ashram for over 10 years. Now, presently, we are in Germany. We are establishing an ashram for SSRF. SSRF is the acronym of the Spiritual Science Research Foundation that was founded in 2006 with the blessing of His Holiness Dr. Atavi, that is a science from higher order from India. And our website, we have more than 900 articles. So I really invite you to go through our website. We have a lot of articles pertaining to spirituality, as well as spirituality in daily life and spiritual practice of how to grow spiritually. And for that also we have a platform where we have made available free of charge more than 50 online weekly what we call satsang, online spiritual meeting, available in English and other languages. If you want to learn practical step of how to continue in your spiritual journey, or if you want to start your spiritual journey. So today, for the 3 hours collective meditations, we will do 4 sessions of 45 minutes. During these 45 minutes, I will share with you, I will demonstrate and practice together for around 10 minutes some self-healing techniques, some specific nyas and mudras that are quite effective for self-healing, because at SSRF we promote self-healing, and of course after we will do 30 minutes of meditation. So you can also ask questions, or you can also share comments. We have 2 seekers that will be moderating your comments and questions, either on YouTube or Facebook. So we can go through them also in the end of each sessions. So dear seeker, now we will start with the first session, and we'll show you now one technique is how to remove this subtle, intangible covering that we have around us. Maybe some of you probably experience that in today's times there are more negativity in the atmosphere and around us, and probably when you step out from home, you go to public places, maybe sometimes you experience more heaviness, and when you come home, you feel drained or tired. So in today's times, there are more negativity, and that when we collect them, it comes around us. It can cover because we have a gross body, but we have also a subtle body. Our mind intellect is a subtle body, and this intangible start going around us, and we can say affecting our aura field, or always affecting our chakras. So there is one way to remove them, to remove this intangible covering by using our hands, our fingers. So for that, I would like to show you an image. It is some science that we have also published on our website. It's that in our hands there is actually a big potential of the 5 cosmic elements, and every finger is associated with an element. As you can see, the small finger, there is the earth, water, air, fire, air, and ether. And those elements are within us, but they're probably either dormant or not active. But when we practice spirituality, or when we grow spiritually, or when we work on it, that this principle, this energy gets activated. And that's why there is also what we call the science of mudras, or some people use also hands for healing. So just to go back, and so that finger, so of course I will show you after different technique related, but when you that technique I want to show you is when you concentrate either on chanting, repeating a name, or if some of you are meditating, focusing on your own breath. At that time energy gets also activated, and comes out from our fingers. So by slowly removing, because this has its vibration, no? This vibration is not visible to us, but it covers especially around our head, our chakras, and so from the top chakra, head broad chakra, and there is the throat chakra, heart chakra, navel chakra, and up all the way down. So we'll do in this fashion. And so what we will do now, we can do that for 5-10 minutes. You can look at me also how I'm doing, and at the same time you can try yourself. Of course, it's better if you do it with concentration, with closed eyes, also at one point, just to see what you feel, so you are not distracted. And first we need to do it sometimes with some speed, not too slow and not too fast also. And ultimately we grab with our finger this intangible, and we remove it out from our body. So you go it in sequence, so you can go down from the navel chakra, and then you go up slowly to the heart chakra, and you can do it few times, and you can see, of course, what you feel. Mainly it's important to do at the level of the eyes, between the mid-broad chakra, top chakra, and behind also, because behind, this is where also negativity or negative energy sometimes can hold on us from our back. We can do also at the lower, where the spine is, at the base of the neck, and then you do it in fashions. So you can do that now. We can do that you can just close your eyes, for those who have visual eyes, and I will continue speaking for a little bit, and you try to do this in this fashion. And if you feel to spend more time in a particular chakra, it may be around the eyes also, or on the top chakra, or behind the ears also. So don't forget, you can either focus on your breath, or if you like repeating a divine name or mantra, you can do it in your mind. If you wear specs, you can remove the specs, and then you can open that. You do it with open eyes when you remove, because negativity enters through our eyes also. The time same thing, you can remove and see what you feel. That when you do it eyes, you leave the eyes open. And if some of you experience tingling sensations, or if some of you experience yawning, that also let yawning happen, because that means that negativity is expelled from our body through the openings. You can do it sometime at the level of the heart chakra, because it's one of the chakras that easily, the heart chakra as well as the mid-throat chakra are more often affected. You can do it those who have thyroid problem. You can do also for some time at the level of the throat chakra or the back of the neck also, no? Because it is also chakras from both sides. So dear seeker, we can stop now. Some of you like to share in the chat if you felt anything while, whether you felt some relief at the level of the chakra, you felt less heavy, or some experience yawning, you can share. If you didn't feel anything, that's fine. Sometimes we need to do it for a longer time. What we will do now, we will start with first sessions of meditation. So what we'll do from our side, we will now meditate for 30 minutes. So, but from our side, in the background, we play the recording of a divine name. The divine name that we are playing now is Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So why we play this divine name is because, as I share, there is more negativity in the surrounding, and this divine name, through the sound, have that ability to reduce this negative vibration to some extent, as well as act as a protective shield. And what we recommend that you can download this audio for free on our website. We can paste this audio. I will ask the moderator if they can paste also the link of the audio on the different chat, because you can play it in your home, especially at night. We can play it in low tone, and through that sound, that helps to purify the place or the room where you stay, especially at night, because we are more vulnerable. Negativity at that time is higher. So what you can do for those who practice meditations, or for those who practice chanting, chanting is a ancient technique of repeating a divine name, or some repeat mantras in the mind. So you can just close your eyes, you can do your own meditation, and you can regulate the audio in the background. If some of you are new, either you can just listen to the audio with concentrations, or you can, if you want to try to repeat by mind, or you can just focus on your own breath. Of course, you do it with closed eyes. It is important because it enhances concentrations. So, dear seeker, now you can sit in a comfortable position. It's not compulsory to sit in a cross-leg and straight posture, because if any one of you have any discomfort due to any injuries or physical problem, then you will not be able to concentrate. And it is important to remember, in meditation, it is our mind that needs to achieve meditation. If some of you want to hold this posture, well, you can do it also by keeping your hand on your lap. So the second, you can close your eyes. You can take a couple of deep breaths. You can continue a few more times to focus on the breath, but slower, as to reduce the speed of the breath. And in a few seconds, when we start with the audio, that will be beginning of the meditation.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 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 ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय 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 ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय.
So dear seekers, we can remain with closed eyes just for some half a minute or so. Try to see what you feel inside. I'll let you know when to open eyes. So dear seekers, you can open eyes now. And if somebody would like to share how you felt, why I'm asking to give some time, because usually we never pay attention. We are so busy to run from one activity to another, or even when we experience some different state, we don't, if we pay attention or we study how we feel from inside, that experience become like more crystallized in our mind. We feel that that state is different and I want to be in that state. That's why it is important to spirituality is about experience. So that's why giving some time, if you feel any inner change at that time, more calmness, less thoughts in the mind, we can share. If some of you have experienced something, just to share, I think there are a few comments from what we practiced together initially about removing this covering, using our fingers, our hand. So I think from Panka you felt light, from Narsimha Chari you felt light also, you felt lighter, and from Verika you felt some gentle energy was vibrating through the body. So, dear seekers, just to share to all of you before we move to our second session, just will show you, we'll have a workshop on the 4 August. We'll show you an image. It is a workshop that we have. It is 2 hours duration, so we have different live streams. But this is the second workshop that we have. The first workshop we have was a month and a half ago, was the heart of journaling. And this is in a way the second step of how we can, with a simple self-hypnosis, overcome stress, anger, and worry. I'm sure most of us almost experience one of them, because in today's time there is so much activity and so much tension in achievement, in completing something. So this stress, anger, or worry of what is happening in the world today also may bring some stress and worry as well. And through this 2 hours workshop is practically to learn to assess yourself. What are those? What actually sometimes makes you unstable, or what gives you stress? And through a simple technique of self-hypnosis that you can do at home, you can reduce and overcome this and experience more calm state. Or even though sometimes you may have experienced that we experience stress or worry, but we are not able to come out of it. And sometimes we wish it's a simple way to just go back to present. This is something that we'll be sharing the link with you. So if some of you are interested to join that, it will be the next Sunday. We have like 2 moderators that will be pasting different on YouTube or Facebook, different link. And don't hesitate also to share any questions or comment that will be, I will be able to take. There were also from another comment from, that is about the collective meditation we just did, from Narsima. You said the thoughts were high and continuous. Later, after sometimes the concentration was more and you felt more calm. And for Marco, you felt much warm in the chest and you felt it was coming out through the hand. That's good. And you are feeling some coolness around the body. That's a good thing. So, dear seeker, now we will continue with our second session. So again, some of you are joining. We have 4 sessions today of around 45 minutes. And each session, for the first 10-15 minutes, I will show you some self-healing techniques. So now we will see. And after that, we'll do collective meditation for 30 minutes. So now we will show you about what I explained before. No? I don't know if some of you may have missed. I shared about this through our hands. The different elements are actually within us, and they come out through our fingertips. So through the small finger there is earth, water, fire, air, and ether. And of course this element may be dormant within us or may not be active, depending if we practice spirituality or increase concentration meditation. At that time this become more active. That's why sometimes some of you may perceive sometimes more energy in hands, and it is used of course as there is this science of mudra. It is used also in different healing techniques. So now what we will practice together is, as I shared, there is this intangible negative vibration around our body, because in today's time there is negativity in the environment, and this intangible vibration gets around our subtle body, so it covers our subtle mind, our subtle intellect, as well as our chakras. So what we'll do is I will show you is the Tower Mudra. It is, you can see the longer finger where you put it together, so that activate a vibration of the fire element. It is something that you place behind. You can start behind. No? Here is the chakra, the mid-throat chakra, so the connection. And then you stay here for and you can do it with closed eyes, with concentration, and either repeat a divine name or mantra. or you can just focus on your own breath and you stay like this for this. I will first demonstrate, and then we'll practice together. You stay in that position for around 30 seconds, and after you go on the top crown chakra, then you may stay here for similar half a minute or so. Then after at the mid-throat chakra, and at the time it's important to close eyes and see what you feel. So it can be for half a minute to a minute, because those two chakra, mid-throat chakra and heart chakra, are more important. Then we have at the level of the heart chakra that is half centimeter above the plexus, and then you can go all the way to the navel, and then back to the heart chakra, mid-throat chakra and crown chakra. So we'll do that. We will do like that. It will take around 5 to 7 minutes. So we can stay for the mid-throat chakra and the heart chakra. You do it for a minute. Huh? So what you can do now, you can close your eyes. You focus on your breath few times. We can take this posture of the tower mudra. We can start from the back of the head, that is the chakra behind the mid-throat chakra. And with that, you can either meditate, you can either focus on your breath. Those who do meditation, try to focus on your breath. Or those who repeat a divine name or mantra, you can do. And then after you do on the crown chakra, and you can see if anything you feel. For some of you may experience tingling sensation. For some of you may experience pressure also, or lightness, coolness, or heat. You can keep a gap of 5 to 10 centimeters between the body and the mudra. And after you can place it in front of your mid-throat chakra. You can go down to the heart chakra, the half centimeter or centimeter above the plexus. You can see if anyone perceive anything at the level of the heart chakra. After we can go down to the navel. We can go back to the hub now. We'll go back to the heart chakra. Just either focus on your breath slowly, or you can repeat divine name or mantra in your mind. And better with closed eyes, that it enhances concentration. Now you can go up to the mid-broad chakra. And then we can go to the crown chakra. So, dear seekers, you can stop now, and you just see what anything you felt on the different chakras or anything specific. You can write also in the chat. Now we will start with our second sessions of meditation. So we will do what we will do. We will meditate for 30 minutes. In the background, as I share, we play a divine name, but now we will play another divine name. The divine name that we are playing is Shri Gurudev Datta. This divine name is helps to give momentum to the departed ancestors as well as protect us. So this divine name has this ability. In today's time, most of us, or most everyone, is affected to some extent by the departed ancestors, and that create different problem in our lives. So we have articles on our website. Maybe if the moderator can paste, and some of you, if you are interested, you can read letters about this concept of departed ancestor and how they can influence us from the afterlife, and what we can do by repeating this divine name. It can help them and help us as well. So what you can do for those who practice meditation or for those who practice chanting, you can just close your eyes. You can do your own meditation or repeat the divine name that you are familiar to, or if you want to try to repeat the divine name, and you can just regulate the audio in the background. If some of you are completely new to it, you can either just listen to the audio with concentrations. You can try to repeat also by mind, or you can just focus on your own breath and regulate audio as per what is convenient to you. And you can see, dear seeker, when we meditate by listening to this divine name, we can see if you feel any difference as compared to the first divine name that we play, if some of you were present. So, dear seeker, now you can close your eyes. You can take a couple of deep breath. You can sit in a comfortable position. Right? It's not compulsory to sit in a cross-leg stretch posture if any one of you have discomfort, so that you are not distracted. If you can sit, of course, straight and meditative posture, that's also fine. Now you try to focus few more time on your breath, but you can breathe slower or deeper as to reduce the speed of your breath. And in a few seconds, when we start the audio, that will be beginning of the second session of meditation.
Shri Gurudev Datta, 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 श्री गुरुदेव दत्त, 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 श्री गुरुदेव दत्त 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 श्री गुरुदेव दत्त, 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 श्री गुरुदेव datta, Shri Gurudeva 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 datta, Shri.
So, dear seekers, you can remain with closed eyes. And you try to see what you feel deeper inside, how you feel. I'll let you know when to open eyes. So, dear seekers, you can open eyes now. And so we would like to share how you felt any difference, because now we were playing the divine name of Shri Gurudev Datta, and the session before we were playing the divine name of Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva. If some of you experience something different, just to go, I think there are some comments and questions also I will take. There were a comment from Verika Salata. She says that after the universal chant, when we play the first session, the tears were flowing, but more how you felt from inside, and the body was restless at times, but there were no thoughts. And if something broke off my aura, in a way, sometimes you feel like something around, but what I share, and this negative covering get actually broken by when we do this self-healing technique, or we repeat the divine name. The positivity of the divine name in a way breaks this negative covering around us. And from the Tower Mudra, there is from Satish, you said you felt heat near the heart chakra. So maybe you can do it a bit more. If you experience heat, that's a good sign. That means that healing is happening. And from Vesna, you felt better in mind. There are two questions I will take in short. There is from Archita Joshi. You said those Reiki works. So just to share, and we have published on our website as well. We did some live stream about it because we share now about the vibration coming out of our fingers. Yes, whether it is pranic healing or Reiki, it is a healing technique where you, by the energy, healing others, so it works, but there is a danger to it, and that's why in SSRF we recommend self-healing, because what we have seen is those who practice Reiki, see, until and unless one person reach a very high spiritual level, then they are sure to be protected, because when somebody try to heal someone, they may think that the light, they pray to the light, but the light, they may be disguised also by negative energy. And when we heal someone in today's time, many people are affected by negative energy. So the negative energy in the person can affect the healer, or the healer, if he's affected, will affect the patient. So we have seen that Reiki or pranic healing, maybe some may have good intention to help others, but just to understand, it can be very harmful, because the chance of to being affected by negative energy from the subtle dimension is very high. So that's why we recommend spiritual practice as to grow spiritually, and self healing remedy. So we recommend not to do Reiki, and we recommend not also to receive Reiki or pranic healing, because that also we can get, if the Reiki healer is affected, the person receiving Reiki will also get affected. But when we do self-healing remedy, there is no chance. It's universal energy, or the name that we repeat, the principle name, form, and energy coexist, will actually protect us as well as remove the negativity. There's another question from Raman. You said, does chanting really works? And the answer is yes. We have article on our website. Maybe we can paste. It is in Spanish. How does chanting works? Because this principle, as I share, name, form, and energy coexist. So when we repeat the divine name, we attract this divine energy within oneself. Of course, it's a question of time, and it takes practice, because it takes time for impressing new impressions in us, so that the chanting becomes automatic, and automatically after that start purifying our mind and create a protective shield around us. We have many testimony of seekers also who have shared how chanting have helped them experience calm state of mind, or experience inner change or spiritual growth, or problems went away, because if the root cause was spiritual in nature. There is another question, but I will take it a little bit later. Now we will go, before we go to our third session, just to share to all of you that that will be on 11 August. We will have a live stream. We'll be showing an image. Now it is our live stream that we have, question answers, and it is finding balance in your life. So we'll be sharing some point and what we can do practical way to actually what make us unbalanced, and how to find imbalance, because it's something we really need in our day-to-day life. Different situations sometimes make us unbalanced, and we want to remain in present. We want to remain in that balanced state of mind. It is very important for everything, not only in spirituality or spiritual practice, but in our daily life also. This is something that will be on 11 August. It will be from 6 to 7 p.m. Central European time. Everyone is welcome for this live stream. You can ask your questions. Mainly we take your question, your obstacle, and how to address, how to experience this balance. Just to go back into the workshop that I've shared, all our live stream are free of charge, but just for our workshop, we ask for a minimum donation of €10 or dollars, because it is on Zoom, and to avoid Zoom bombing, because we give a private link, our sessions are practical and interactive. So we want those who come who are serious, and there is no outside distractions. That is the purpose for the donation for the workshop. So this year we'll continue with our third sessions. So now we have seen some two self-healing technique. One was removing the covering using our hand. We'll show an image again, because if some of you have just joined, this principle of through our fingertips, as you can see from the small finger, a different cosmic element or energy gets activated, and there is this earth, water, fire, and a heater, and from that the positivity comes out from our fingers. And of course, when we practice spirituality or we grow spiritually, that gets start activated, or this energy start growing as well. When we achieve concentration meditations, this energy also grow and come out from the fingers. So we can go back. So from that, the science of mudras come. I don't know if some of you probably familiar with with mudras. It is a different hand posture. So when you bring different fingers for, they come akash and fire, and it creates a certain type of vibration and energies. So what we'll do now, we will practice what we call nyas. It is bringing the 5 finger together and then place it in the different chakra. We have 7 chakra, but mainly we will place it in the mainly the top chakras. That is the mid-broad chakra. This is the heart chakra, half centimeter above plexus, and after it can be the navel also. So what we'll do is you just bring your 5 finger together slightly. You get place it on the chakra, that is the heart chakra. Not tight, just slightly touching the body. And then with closed eyes, you either focus on your own breath, or if you repeat a divine name or mantra, you can do that with closed eyes. So we remain like that for a minute, for 1-2 minutes. So we will start with 2 chakras. So first can be the first chakra, the mid-broad chakra here. I will do profile, and the heart chakra, half centimeter above plexus. If some of you cannot, due to either shoulder pain, you can use one hand only. That's also fine. And then after that, we will exchange. That means after that, we will go from the heart chakra to the navel. And after that, we can go from the navel to the mid-broad chakra. So we'll do each one, we'll do for around a minute and a half or so. And you can see what you perceive. You can look, we'll start and after do it with closed eyes, and that is important because it enhances concentration. So now you place on the mid-broad chakra, as well as 1/2 centimeter above plexus, heart chakra. And then with closed eyes, you can focus on your breath, or you repeat the divine name or mantra that you experience. And if in case you feel a bit too heavy, you can just exchange the arms or use it with one hand. So we can do that now. We'll do that for 1 minute and a half for the first position. Okay, if you have shoulder pain, you can exchange. Yeah? Now we can go to the next position where you place you keep the nyas on the mid-broad chakra, and the other you can go at the level of the navel. Or you can exchange. Huh? You can just put the other arm at the navel and the mid-broad chakra. Just to keep closed eyes and focus either on your breath slowly, or to if you repeat a divine name or mantra in your mind. And just try to see if you feel anything. Now we can exchange to the last position from the heart chakra and the navel. So the heart chakra is half centimeter to centimeter above plexus. Okay, Jessica, we can stop now. If you would like to share, if you felt anything in the particular chakras, now what we will do, we will do the third session of meditation. We will meditate for 30 minutes. Just to share, we'll play now another divine name. It's the divine name of Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya in the background. This has the ability to give us protections as well as to reduce the negative vibration to some extent. So for those who do meditations, or those who practice chanting, chanting is the ancient technique of repeating a divine name or mantra in the mind. So you can just close your eyes, you can do your own meditation or repeat the divine name or mantra that you are familiar to, and you just regulate the audio in the background. For those who are new, you can just try to focus on your breath. You can try to or listen with concentration, with closed eyes. Or if you want to try to repeat, you can try to repeat by mind also. And if some of you who want to try when you do the chanting or the meditation, if you want to do one yes in a particular chakra, because now when we were practicing, if you experience any discomfort or some heat or something in a particular chakra, you can do that for some time also and see what you feel, because we'll do it for a longer time. You can do it as per what you feel. You can hold the position, or you can do maybe heart chakra for maybe some minutes, and if you feel, then you can use the other arm also. You can choose one chakra, or if some of you just prefer to meditate, then you can just hold this Dhyan mudra on your lap. So dear seeker, now you can sit in a comfortable position. You can close your eyes. You can take a couple of deep breaths. Just to focus a few more time on the breath, but breathe a bit slower or deeper as to reduce the speed of the breath. And in a few seconds, when we start the audio, that is beginning of the meditation session.
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 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 ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय 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 ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय.
Yes, because you can remain with closed eyes. Just try to see, to feel any difference now, how you feel from inside, and are your thoughts in the mind. They'll let you know when to open eyes. So, dear seekers, you can open eyes now. And if some of you would like to share in the chat how you felt, I had to shorten a little bit the meditation so we can proceed with the next sessions. I think some comment of some of you share about that chant, that from Sitara you felt calm, you felt empty, flying cool and calm, like you feel like flying in the space with silent. So you felt you were out of earth. That's a good feeling. So it's good, Sitara. We can see how chanting, help us what we experience from inside. From Elena, you say I practice chanting at home every day, and I feel peace after chanting today. I also feel peace, and also like I was in some higher plane. From Lindy Pyong, you say you felt sleep. One of you felt sleepy. First time trying, that's good. And I think from Nabin, you try the Nyas. So you said some of the strange feelings started from the region below the navel zone, and the sand of pull up fills the body. So Nabin, you can continue this Nyas at the level of the Manipur chakra, or means the navel, and then you can go also below. That is Swadhisthana chakra, that is around 3-4 centimeters below the navel. And from Satish, you experience yawning many times during the Nyas. That's a good thing. That means when yawning happens, that means negativity is coming out through the opening, because negativity is affecting our chakras. So that's why when we do Nyas on a particular chakra, some healing happen, or energy also get activated, because actually our chakra are dormant within us. The Kundalini is actually not awake. There's a quick question I will say from Panke Sondu. You say I can't stick to one mantra consistently, and you leave one mantra and start another mantra. So usually, Pankaj, is better to, usually for us at SSRF, we recommend two type of chant. One is repeating a divine name that help us in our spiritual practice. So either you can chant as per your religion of birth, or you can repeat the universal name of Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And we also recommend that is more a prescribed chant about Shri Gurudev Datta, because everybody today more or less is affected to some extent. So it is better not to keep changing, but it's better to follow and stick to one chant or two chant, because it's what help us. It's like medicine. We don't keep changing medicine for an element that we have. We always take one medicine. So the same way. So, dear Sika, just to share, and before we go to our live sessions, that next week, that will be on 4 August, we'll display an image. We have a workshop. I think I've already shared before, but some of you may be joining later. It is about overcoming stress, anger, and worry with a simple self technique, self-hypnosis. So it is quite often we experience stress due to different situations. We may experience also worry, or we experience anger or anxiety, but sometimes we don't know how to stop it. And that makes us unbalanced. And in this workshop, it will be a practical sessions where we do some practical things to understand first what is the trait of personality that affects you. Of course, one is stress, but what can be the other one? And after is how to, with that simple technique of self-hypnosis, to learn to phrase a specific sentence tailor-made to you in regards to specific situations, and that helps you to change our reaction to a situation or our action also. And it reduces also when we get entangled, whether it is worry or in anxiety, that help us to come out of it and to detach from the situation and remain more calm and stable. This is something that we will practically do during this workshop. Just to share, all our live stream are free of charge, but this workshop we ask for a minimum donation of €10 or $10 because those who come for this workshop, as it is practical, we give you a link, Zoom link, so that we can interact, speak with you, practically do some exercise. So, and we don't want anyone who is not serious who distract the session like Zoom bombing. So this is the reason why we ask, so that there is no distractions during this workshop. So we'll be sharing, and we have moderator, we are going to paste some link in the chat of YouTube and Facebook. So dear speaker, now we can go to the last session, and we'll of course have one more session of meditations. Just to share to all of you about SSRF. SSRF in short is a Spiritual Science Research Foundation. It was founded in 2006 with the blessing of Paratpa Guru Dr. Atavali. Will display an image. This is a source of inspiration of SSRF, and himself, when he has experienced that many of his patients could not recover despite best efforts of medical science. Then he saw that when they were undergoing pilgrimage, they would visit some saints in India, or they will also themselves practice spirituality. They will overcome different problems, and he started himself practicing spirituality. And that's why on our website we have published more than 900 articles pertaining to spirituality, spiritual practice of how to grow spiritually. And of course, we also have many research that we are doing using different biofeedback device. So I really invite you to go through the big library of the knowledge that we have published on our website. Just to share to all of you, we have a workshop of 5 days in the main ashram in India. I will play a small video trailer of 3 minutes so that you get an understanding a little bit of what these 5-day workshops, how it happened.
In our busy lives, we rarely get quality time for ourselves. Now's the time to take a moment, to really take a moment. And give yourself a spiritual break. Step into a world of high spiritual positivity. Remove negativity. To cleanse and rejuvenate. Re-engage with life. With a new vision. Learn new life tools with workshop-style interactive sessions. Discover unique spiritual research and get guidance from saints. And learn to look within to awaken the light within you. Come home. Come home. Welcome home. Come join us at the 5-day spiritual workshops at the Maharishi Adhyatma Vishwavidyalaya in Goa, India, for peace and faster spiritual progress.
So, dear seeker, really, if you can, if you have the capacity, ability to go to India, experience ashram life, and see the spectrum of spirituality, we'll place also in the chat the different date we have on August, towards the end, 25 to 29 August, as well as end of 26 to 30 of September, which is really a unique and quite marking experience. So, dear seekers, now we will continue with our last session of meditations. So, we will meditate now for 30 minutes. At the same time, from our side, we play in the background the recording of a divine name. The divine name that we are playing is Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, why we play this particular divine name is because this divine name has that capacity to reduce these negative vibrations. Presently today is much more negativity in the environment, in the surrounding. So what you can do for those who practice meditations or for those who practice chanting, chanting is an ancient technique of repeating a divine name in mind. So you can just close your eyes, you can do your own meditation, or you can repeat the divine name or mantra that you are familiar to, and you can regulate the audio in the background. Some of you who are new, you can just close your eyes. You can just either repeat the divine name in your mind or listen with concentrations, or you can just also focus on your own breath. So dear Sikana, you can sit in a comfortable position. You can remain, of course, in a cross-leg meditative posture, but if some of you have any injury or discomfort, then it is not compulsory to remember meditation. It is our mind that needs to achieve concentration, meditation. So Jessica, you can close your eyes. You can take a couple of deep breaths. You can slowly continue to focus on the breath, but to breathe slower as to reduce the speed of the, or deeper as to reduce the speed of the breath. And in a few seconds, when we start the audio, that will be beginning of our meditation.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Om Namo Bhagavate वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते 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 वासुदेवाय 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 ॐ नमो.
So, dear seekers, you can remain with closed eyes just to contemplate and what you feel deeper inside. I'll let you know when to open eyes. So, dear seekers, you can open eyes now. And if some of you would like to share how you felt, anything you feel from inside, whether the mind is more calm, or some of you may be more connected, or less thoughts in the mind. For everyone it will be different, but more important is we experience that by doing meditation or chanting, that is repeating the divine name, we feel a different state. And how to remain in that state always, that is what we want, to always be able to be happy, always be able to be calm, peaceful. I think there are a few, because we are going towards the end of our session, there are 2 questions. It's from Sanjay. You said how to balance root and sacral and what to do with health issue in that area. So about the chakra, the root chakra or the crown chakra, so same thing. See, we can do this. We have this other share, no? Removing the covering with hand, doing the tower mudra, we can do, as well as doing the nyas. So this can be done. After that, if there is any physical problem, we always recommend them to see a doctor, whether there is any physical factors. When it comes to the root chakra, at that time, salt water remedy can be effective because it helps to pull out the negative vibration that is in our body. We can paste in the chat. We have this salt water remedy. It was very effective and simple. Otherwise, as I share now, we can do the nyas, but as well see practicing chanting God's name or meditating, but especially chanting. What happens? We attract this divine energy within us, and slowly, this acts also as a protective shield. And there is another question from Panke Sondu. Is it safe to have children in a time when there could be a World War III? So just to see this about having children, get married, this is more something of the personal matter. And for us, we talk about spirituality, spiritual practice. As we can say, we can see today, the world is more uncertain, and we can see there are more conflict around the world, more difficulty. More important is see whatever happens in our destiny, whether some are married, not married, some have children, but everything that happened to us happened as per destiny. So more important is what will happen. But by practicing spirituality, we grow spiritually, we remain stable. So whatever tomorrow happen in my life, then I will always be able to face the situation in a better way. So more important is practicing spirituality. After it is a personal choice whether the person decide to remain alone, the person decide to get married or have children. As I shared, it is also a part of the destiny. So dear seekers, just to share, we have, as I shared, the workshop that we had in India. We have this collective meditation that is happening 4 times a week, and it is of 1 hour duration. We meditate for 50 minutes, and that is from Monday to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 6 to 7 p.m. Central European time, and we have also on Saturday at 2 p.m. Central European time. It is more for Asia, so that the moderator will paste the link in the chat that I share also with you. That next Sunday we have a workshop of how practically to learn a simple self-hypnosis technique that helps us to overcome anger, anxiety, and worry. That is something, if you like to learn this practical during this practical 2 hours session, and also to share to all of you how that I shared in the beginning, SSRF, I've made a platform available where we have more than 50 online spiritual meetings on a weekly basis in English and other languages, of course, in different degree of advance to beginning to advance. And all those online spiritual meetings are free of charge, open to all who is willing to learn about spirituality and progress and change. So this also we are explaining how to work on oneself, either to grow spiritually, more as the principle of spirituality. Something we offer as part of our spiritual practice. So dear seeker, wishing you a blissful end weekend, and hope to see you next week or in some of our further event. And namaskar to all.